Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. The Chief of Defense Staff, CDS Musa, has told Nigerians that not many days hence from now, that Simon Ekpa will be extradited to Nigeria. He said this while explaining that they have completed the extraditing process of Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. Stay with me in this video. We are going to discuss this extensively at the end of this video. So, let's look at what is trending today. Ohaneze welcomes President Tinubu to Enugu, ask him to order release of Nnamdi Kanu. There are so many things that are associated with the coming of Tinubu to Enugu State to commission some things that the governor Peter Mba invited him to come and commission. Now, let's look into most of the things that are not normal at the coming of Tinubu to Enugu State. Number one, if you are in Enugu right now, especially the roads that Tinubu is going to follow there, you will notice that there is no roadblock again. This is abnormal. There is no roadblock again. So why do they remove the roadblock when Tinubu is coming? I think they should have left the roadblock so that Tinubu will taste what the Southeasterners are also going through. Because I do talk about that we are living in falsehood, we are living in illusion, we pretend, we do so many things in different manners. So now, Tinubu is coming, no need for roadblocks. And Tinubu will pass the roads and say that, why do people say there are roadblocks in the Southeast? Because he will come and see that there is no roadblock. So why do they remove the roadblocks in the Southeast? So that it will be easy access for him to pass. Why the citizens suffer? The citizens are passing through, the conjunction of all those roadblocks, extorting money from them, labeling the innocent people terrorists and so on and so forth, searching through their phones, doing all rubbish things against the citizens. Now, let's look at what Ohaneze said about the coming of Tinubu. Thereafter, we are going to talk about the extraditing of Simon Ekpa. Ohaneze welcomes President Tinubu to Enugu, asks him to order release of Nnamdi Kanu. The article was written today by Sahara reporters. And the truth is that the Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Group, Ohaneze Ndigbo Worldwide, has expressed hope that Nnamdi Kanu will be released soon. Ohaneze's hope on the release of Nnamdi Kanu, who is the leader of the Independent People of Biafra, IPOB. I think they're supposed to write Indigenous People of Biafra. Says comes amid Nigerian President Bola Tinubu's scheduled visit to Enugu State on Saturday. Ohaneze shared his optimism in a statement by his National Publicity Secretary, Alex Ogbonnaya, where it also expressed joy over the gradual attitudinal change of the federal government towards Igbo. Ohaneze expressed immense delight over the gradual attitudinal change of the federal government towards the Igbo. Ohaneze has also insisted that the national peace, unity, patriotism, and sustainability economic development of any country are the outcomes, effects, or products of the equity and social justice, a statement by the body raised. Anyway, a lot of people don't know what Ohaneze is talking about, equity and all those things, okay? But this is what they said, okay? Now it continues, this is the exact word that Ohaneze used. In other words, there is hardly any society or group that can be complacent under several existential threats, such as orchestrated marginalization, relative deprivations, and external instigation of insecurity, conflagrations, and crisis. It is therefore hope that with the Enugu visit, President Tinubu will write his name with gold in the hearts of Ndigbo and all the well-meaning Nigerians if he ordered the release of Nnamdi Kanu. During the visit, President Tinubu is expected to commission projects executed by the Governor Peter Mba's administration during the one-day visit. The Nigerian government has been at loggerheads with the course on the release of Nnamdi Kanu. The government has been accused on a number of occasions of disobeying several court orders ordering his release. So this is what the Ohaneze Ndigbo is saying, that they hope Tinubu will release Nnamdi Kanu. If Tinubu wants to release Nnamdi Kanu, he don't have to come to the Southeast before he will make the proclamation. He will make the proclamation. Or is it because Nnamdi Kanu brother is saying that they had agreement with Tinubu's son? Tinubu's son is not Tinubu. That agreement, maybe Tinubu is not aware. Maybe his son is just trying to make sure his father win election. So all these things, they are complicated. But it is very important we don't live in falsehood. We let just the truth be the truth. So if, because Tinubu is coming to the Southeast and you are talking about that Igbos are no longer marginalized, that Ndigbo is now finding equity, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. On what sense? Now, that is apart. Let's focus on the issue of extraditing Simon Ekpa. Years of the truth. Remember that the Nigerian Senate at the time, they unanimously asked the Finnish government, I mean the Nigerian Senate, follow me carefully, because the globalists can do anything they want to do, okay? The Nigerian Senate, they unanimously asked Finland, the Finnish government, to bring Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. So when the highest legislature chamber or legislation chamber of a country asks another country to bring back somebody, it goes a long way for the country to start debating whether to bring the person back or not, okay? Now, we all know that Nigeria don't have a extraditing treaty with Finland. So it's supposed to be something that will be very difficult for Finland to bring Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. But in this video, read my lips, it is going to happen. I'm sorry to say this, it is going to happen. And how, on what basis it's supposed to happen? It has no basis. Pending that Simon Ekpa has family there who are Finnish citizens, and Simon Ekpa is also a citizen, and Nigeria don't have record of human rights decency. They are bent on abusing human rights, flattering court orders upon court orders. These are what the world know about, okay? But the globalists will go to the any extent to make sure that nobody stops their agenda. So when I tell you that Simon Ekpa possibly might be extradited to Nigeria February, don't just try to argue what you don't know. Because normally there is no basis by which he was supposed to be extradited, but he will be extradited. So the earlier you realize what is going on, the better. Now, what is the game? I am so surprised when I learned that even IPOB signed or wrote a letter. I don't know whether, I don't know the kind of IPOB, but they also wrote the letter they signed as evidence, including some lawyers who worked with IPOB. They signed the letter. The governors in the Southeast are aware of this. The senators are aware of this. They are in support of it. And the nation, Nigeria, has been pushing far about this. So when you look at all around, everybody wants him to be extradited to Nigeria. There is nobody that is against the extradition of Simon Ekpa. This is just what you don't know. There is nobody. No, when I mean nobody, everyone just want him down. Now, talk about the issue of international relation and so on and so forth. I don't know why France is bent on supporting the Sahel terrorists, but trying to, say that they are helping Nigeria in international relation things, pressing Finland to extradite Simon Ekpa. These are classified information I'm giving to you, okay? Now, France is a very powerful country, either you like it or not. And France has the influence to make sure that anything Nigeria government asks them to help them to do, they will do it because of their interest in Nigeria to start mining and all those things, because they have already signed the agreement. What goes down under the agreement is what you don't know. That is a part. Now, come to think about the rule of law in the international community. There is nothing like rule of law in the world. We only have interest in the world. You might not understand what I'm saying. There is nothing like rule of law in the world. We only have interest. In a world where someone like Nelson Mandela was jailed for 24 years without doing anything, there is no rule of law. In the world where Sowore was killed for nothing, Gaddafi was killed for nothing, Nnamdi Kanu was adopted and they kept him in prison even when UN says they should leave him. The globalists don't care about what is right or what is wrong. They care about their interest. They are not interested in law. So when you are talking about the law says, you're on your own. Because they don't care about what the law says. What law or what basis do they use to kill Gaddafi? Who talks about it? Sowore, the late Ghani, the rest of them, they were killed for nothing. The globalists can do anything. What law is keeping Nnamdi Kanu in detention up to today? So they can go to any extent to do what they want to do. Yeah. It is important you understand their point. Now, let's come to think about when you see what is going on in Russia, Ukraine, every day, Russia will just wake up, throw bomb, kill a lot of people. Nobody will ask them because the law does not exist when it comes to the globalists. The Israel will defend themselves, even kill people in hospital, do everything. The Hamas will also do. These are global. Nobody talks about it. So anytime you are talking about the law says, you are on your own. So when the CDS told you that Simon Ekpa, they have completed the extraditing process, do you know that extradition is supposed to go through court processes? They have to know. The lawyer will come and defend, the lawyer of the other party will come. Court's supposed to say, okay, let me say, court's supposed to okay extraditing process, okay? But what we are seeing today is that the court itself can sit once and decide. And court can decide without your awareness. All they need is court document. And if you think the Europe is not, if you think the Europe is not, corrupt, I laugh. Anybody that says, no, you think Finland is Nigeria? Or you think Europe is Nigeria? I laugh because you don't know anything. If Europe is not corrupt, who is corrupt? The people that came to your place, they stole everything, the artifact, they stole your oil, everything you have, they stole it. They carry out slavery. They kill you, they do everything, they bought your fathers. Everything is against you. Up to today, they are still doing it. You said they are not corrupt. I don't know what you call corruption. Oh, you think that they respect rule of law? To what extent? To the extent of their interest. Racism, to mention but few, everything these people do is against you. Let me tell you, a lot of things that are going on. I am also disappointed that many people who are agitating don't have access to classified information going on. They don't have access to all these things. That was why even when Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, 7 days, people don't know. And this one is about to happen again. But in this form, this is all about globalist agenda. They will bring this guy to Nigeria. They have finalized it. But people will come to social media because of what they know about law that is supposed not to happen. And they can just tell you, no, it is a propaganda. Finland did not agree. Finland did not do this. Don't let them to deceive you. You see? If I come out on the camera to tell you something, I don't talk about based on propaganda or based on what people are thinking. I talk about what I know. And if I tell you how I know about it, you will be surprised. So this is what is going on and is going to happen. Only thing that will make it not to happen, the probability is just 20%. So let's see how the 20% is going to hold water against the 100%. It is unfortunate anyway. Am I in support of the extradition? No. Nigeria disobeys law a lot. Even though courts order his release tomorrow, they won't release him like Nnamdi Kanu. And the court can even sentence him to death when he comes. So this 2025, a lot of things is going to happen. But it's important we say the truth. It's important we understand what is going on. Okay? Let me know what you think on the comment section.
Kasan nan ta rabu. A raba ta kawai. Wallahi. A ra'ayina da masu ra'ayi irin nawa kasan nan ta rabu. A raba ta kawai. A raba ta Oduduwa su ɗauki nasu, Biyabara su ɗauki nasu, mu musulmi mu ɗauki namu. Wallahi wannan shine solution. A raba ta, a raba ƙasar, wannan shine ra'ayinmu, a raba ta. Su ci man su umma mai ɗin ne. A bar mu da shanunmu, a bar mu da wakenmu, a bar mu da gyaɗanmu, a bar mu da shinkafanmu, a bar mu da dawanmu, a bar mu da geronmu. Ku je ku ci fetur ɗin, ku je ku ci, a raba ƙasar, mu samu mu ɗabbaka shari'ar musulunci. Ba wata shegiya Ngozi ko Dabora da za ta zo ta fi tsirara suke rabin mamanta a waje ta ɓata tarbiyyar 'ya'yanmu, ta ɓata, ba shegiyar da ta yi haka da sunan constitution ya ba da right. Babu wannan. A rabu kawai. Wallahi rabuwan ƙasar shine alheri ga musulunci, ga musulmai. Wallahi tallahi shine. Kuma shine munafukan cikin mu da su ƙara bayyana mu gano su, ko kudu ko arewa. Wallahi a raba ta, domin ba za mu yarda ana kashe mana 'yan uwan musulmi ba, mu kuma su suna zaune a nan lafiya. Ba zai yi ba. Gwamnati ki ta kinnot, ba za mu yarda ba. Ba za mu yadda a kashe mutane musu suna zaune a lafiya suna ɗebe matattalin arzikin ƙasa ba. Ba za mu yadda ba wannan ba. An fa zo wajen red line, ba za mu yadda da wannan. Shine gaskiyar magana, ba za mu yadda ba. Yawwa, ko da a yi stopping ko kuma a yi yaƙi, wannan shine gaskiyar magana. Wallahi